Hello everyone, this is JPL, and today I am joined with...
Christopher 164.
Yes, and we are a podcast named in brackets. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, John.
How are you doing?
I'm a little tired. I have a lot of things to do. It's going to be a busy week.
Sure it
but
is.
I'm doing okay. What about you?
Good. What's happening this week?
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's SonicCon this week.
No. Oh, this week it's going to be SonicCon.
Yes, you guys should buy your tickets.
Uh-huh.
To last week's convention. Yes.
Last week's convention. You all better go to last week.
Last week's convention coming out this weekend.
Yeah. That hurts my brain.
We love you, listeners. We do.
Do we?
No, we don't, but we tell them.
Yeah, we have to make you guys feel good.
Yeah, because that's... People don't actually love you when they say that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know you.
No, we don't.
I love you platonically. As a human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I appreciate you for existing and for listening to our podcast.
Sure.
But not in a romantic way.
Not yet. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Anyway, that's a touchy subject that's going to be discussed later.
Wait, what?
Later.
Fine.
Later. How are you doing?
I answered.
You answered, but how are you doing?
I mean, I am tired.
Well, that's nice.
I'm a little stressed, but less stressed than last week. Last week was ridiculous.
Anyway, yeah. We played Among Us.
We did!
We did!
That was fun.
It was fun.
You know what would be fun? To record them and release them as YouTube videos.
Ooh, I don't know. Everyone's doing that.
But that's the thing. There's a market for that. But at the same time, there is that balance. Since everyone's doing it.
At the same time, we were playing it late at night.
Mm-hmm.
I got roommates, especially this roommate here. His last house, he lived with gamers, and they were really loud.
Ooh.
And that they were named Christopher. And so whenever I mention, my friend Christopher, he's like, oh no, is it the same Christopher? He was worried and all, so.
Okay.
But yeah, if we do Among Us, I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is, late night works better for everyone.
I know, but we gotta play again.
I would love to play again.
Tonight.
I don't know.
I
could see if people want to play.
I've only played once.
Yeah. No, I want to play again. But obviously this weekend isn't
Sure.
really going to work because of SonicCon.
I paid $5. I gotta get it.
We will be playing again, I swear. Especially once, break hits. Oh, you bet we're going to be playing a lot.
But that's a month. That's more than a month from now.
But
man.
we like to play weekly, so it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
I just don't know when.
Constantly checking your Discord for once. For once.
I'll see if people want to play tonight. I guess I just have to see where things are going.
It's fine. It depends on you.
Yeah.
I don't have to play.
What do you mean you don't have to play?
I don't have to play, but it's nice.
It's fun to play. So you actually had fun.
I did.
You did.
I did.
You really did.
I played a new game. It was fun.
It was fun. It's so much fun, just playing with people like that.
Sure.
Even, there was one person on there I didn't know. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
But there was one person on there I didn't know. A friend brought him on. But everyone else I can pretty much vouch for.
Let's see. I mean, generally speaking, I had some good rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I was imposter twice.
Oh, twice. Nice.
Yes. I won the first round.
You did?
Yeah, I
As
did.
imposter?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, wait, was that the one with Mateo when he killed you?
No.
Or voted you out?
Shush. That's the second time. But no, the first time was just I killed someone, I jumped into a vent, I jumped out, then I realized that there was a camera right there.
Uh-huh.
And we had our microphones on, and I just hear an oh, and so immediately I start running towards that place, and luckily my other imposter turned on the reactor, so I got the kill, and
Nice.
I won the game.
Nice.
Second time, I killed someone in front of someone else, and they reported and voted me out. That someone else was the other imposter. which was really confusing.
Yeah, I still don't fully get that.
I
You both should have ran for it, I would think, or invented.
I think my idea is that he forgot that he was imposter.
But it's the red. You have the red name tag, don't you?
I know, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know why he wanted me out. Like, I just went along with it. It's like, I mean, maybe you have a plan, or maybe he forgot. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he ever killed anyone else
Yeah. That was
after that. So, I don't know what happened. That was really disappointing, because it's like, oh man, this is such a clean kill.
Mm-hmm.
2 imposters. Kill him.
Yeah.
He just killed someone in front of me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
That really shouldn't have happened. Like,
No.
again, like, I could ask some people, like, what was the strategy behind that, but I don't know the
I
strategy.
mean, we had no way of confirming because he had no microphone, so he had to type everything.
Yeah.
But still, that
Well,
was...
he had a microphone. It's just his parents are in bed, and he didn't want to wake him up.
Gotcha,
Because
gotcha.
they don't like him being, you know.
They don't like him. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's the rest of us in the group chat that we dog on him. But bruh, that, oh my gosh, if he hears this, he'd be so pissed. It's
Sorry,
hilarious.
sorry. You know, you said it, and I had... Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
obviously
It's
we
too
don't
funny.
mean that, you know, I'm sure the parents love them
Yeah.
very much.
Okay, the thing is, he's great. If you guys are on Instagram, check out his account, Christian Rock X. But, like, he's young and very opinionated. And when you're with young, opinionated people, then obviously they're the target of abuse from the other group chat members. I can't necessarily say abuse, but I mean, we dog on him a lot because sometimes he dogs on us. Like, oh my gosh, no, you're wrong. Well, Mateo, no, that's your opinion. And well, it's kind of like that way. And sometimes, like, I call him out on it. And we still have to understand, like, it's part of the growing process. You grow and develop as a person, right? And you realize, oh, and even I've talked to him some things, and he's like, you know what? I look back and I see, like, some things I've done and how much I've improved. I'm like, bro, I'm really happy for you. And that's part of life. And I see and say the same thing about me in my life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there are just some times where, you know, he's young and annoying, and then we just give him a hard time. Yeah.
He's young and annoying. That's a perfect way to describe young people.
Yeah. I love him, but, you know, we all have growing to do. I bet some people could point out things with me that they would think of me as annoying. I don't blame them, you know? But at
I mean,
the same
I'm
time,
not going to say anything, but, you know, I probably could.
What would you say?
I don't know.
So you don't really have anything.
Nothing important.
Uh-huh. Guys, I think this is the last episode of Podcast Name in Brackets. It's just been a great run. At least we made it a year.
Yeah, you know, you got to break up at some point. You know,
No, if you say something, I would say something.
Okay.
Would you want to or not? No?
No?
No? No? Okay. Fair. I don't blame you.
You're very negative.
I am? Okay. Then yours is sometimes you love your old content so much.
I do.
Yeah, and it's sometimes it puts me to sleep.
Sorry. I mean, like I said, I think we just said this before, but it's like, I'm like a proud dad.
Yeah, you really are.
With some of my stuff.
And some of the stuff is so cool.
Yes.
The Church of St. John. I love it.
Sorry, it's the Church of the Holy John.
Oh, Church of Holy John.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
And then, you know, there's my popular videos, which aren't that great. But
Somehow they're popular.
But they're most popular.
They still get views?
Yes.
That's amazing.
I mean, this was 6 months ago, and it's already in my top 4.
Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. Like, I haven't had a video like that in so long, bro. I'm low-key a little jealous, but at the same time, like, I'm so happy for you.
It's so great because guess what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, also the ratio.
Yeah, like 64 likes, 1 dislike. Wow, that's never been done before. So that's nice to hear.
That's so cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't had like a good view video for a while.
But no, like,
okay, no. Actually, some of my Pentatonics reactions are getting like a handful of views.
Okay.
Like since the summer.
That makes sense.
Since summer.
That makes sense. Pentatonics, sometimes you gotta wait a bit because people will get that urge to watch them again.
Yeah. Like, they did pretty well during Christmas time, but I'm really surprised, like, how Eternal...
Christmas time is pretty much Pentatonix time.
Right. Bro. Okay, so I'm really curious. Let's talk about Christmas music. Do you like him or do you hate him?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I don't really care to listen to Christmas music,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't hate it when it's playing.
Okay. So.
But, there's certain songs that you hear all the time that you don't want to listen anymore, like Jingle Bells and Deck the Halls. And you hear them every year, your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just don't want to care.
Mm-hmm.
And so you listen to songs like Weird Al's Christmas at Ground Zero.
I've not heard that one.
Well, that's fine.
And what's that a parody of?
I don't think it's a parody. I think it's just...
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see the Weird Al of him about the presidential debate?
No.
It's pretty fun.
Okay. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Weird Al's fun.
Yeah.
I love him. So yeah, a lovely thing happened yesterday. In my...
P.S. I'm tired of Christmas music. So, hey.
Yeah.
What was your lovely thing that happened?
So yeah, I went outside to check on my cat.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was messing with some, right outside the porch. And I go and check, and, here's what we got. A snake right here. Cat's playing with it. Doesn't seem to be biting. Yet. Oh, look at that little thing. It's cute. Hope you're not deadly. So, yeah, there was a snake right there beside my house.
Mm-hmm. So what did you just let the cat play with Snake?
No, I took the cat away from the snake because
Uh-huh.
I don't want that cat to torture the snake. So I went inside, brought the cat inside. I looked up what the snake was just to make sure it was safe. It's a garter snake, which is very common.
Mm-hmm.
They're small and cute.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I got some gloves. I grabbed it by the tail, got a stick, just stuck its head on the stick,
Mm-hmm.
just carried it away from the house
Hmm.
and just let it into the wilderness by a
So
nice...
right into someone else's house?
Pretty much. That's what I wanted it to do, yeah. Just... I don't care.
There you go.
I don't care if you go to someone else's house. Just
Yeah.
don't go to mine. But yeah, no, that was very interesting.
That is interesting.
I'd never held a snake before.
And now you have.
It's I wouldn't have done that maybe I don't know.
Yesterday?
No, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a year ago.
Yeah.
But it's
No, it's like...
you can tell you're growing older, but it's you know what?
Screw it.
It's been tame.
Yeah.
It's not been biting. This seems like a nice snake.
So did you pick up the tail of your bare hand?
I had gloves on.
You had gloves on.
I had gloves on, so I picked up the tail of the gloves. Got a stick.
Mm-hmm.
They're like that. So all the years of me watching the Crocodile Hunter just paid off because I knew exactly how to handle the snake.
Yeah.
Very gently, very lovingly.
That's so cool.
It is. I really enjoyed it.
So, are you going to switch your major now?
No. No. I don't plan on touching any other snakes.
Yeah.
But that was a nice one to touch.
Yeah, I would not want to do that.
But yeah.
All the time? No.
I just hope that one doesn't return. Even though,
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice snake.
Yeah.
I just don't want to move it again.
Yeah. So you're going to wait another 20 years to do it again?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I feel like touching snakes.
Okay.
Anyway, so.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
I don't really have one because
Okay,
I don't
that's
really
fair.
care.
That's fair. Carol of the Bells is pretty cool, though. Especially metal versions.
Okay. So we're gonna do a taste test.
Oh, we're doing it now.
Yeah, I got some guarana.
Are we doing video with this or not?
We're gonna do a video later. We're gonna redo this.
What do you mean redo it?
Shush.
That's fake.
That's fake. But we're gonna tell them it's fake before, and then we're gonna do the real thing.
Fair.
Anyway, so while I go get the stuff, you can talk about
Give me something to talk about.
talk about sponges.
Sponges?
Yes.
What the crap?
Talk about sponges.
Fine. Okay, so I remember when I was younger, I actually liked doing dishes. Knew a lot of kids just didn't really like doing dishes. I didn't really mind it. It was fun and challenging, and I would use sponges. I don't get the people who use rags to do dishes. It does not make any sense to me. So I use sponges. But as I grew older, I just got busier with like college and such. So I didn't really want to do dishes. So I'm kind of hoping by the time I like get married or live in my own place that I'll be able to want to do dishes again. Dishes isn't bad. It's just time consuming sometimes. But also, I guess the pro is that once either I'm on my own or married, that's only 2 people to do dishes for. You know, I had a bunch of siblings, and so that's a lot of dishes. Hey,
Alright.
John.
Yes.
So, what do you think about the new Messenger logo?
I don't like it.
It's based off the Instagram logo now.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I just leave it one color.
They're trying to basically combine the two or something.
I
like that.
know, but it's like just leave it blue.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cause like that's the color I know. Purple, I don't think it looks good with this.
Yeah, I agree.
It just
Southern left blue.
happens suddenly.
Because it works. I've like with the business stuff. Like I've noticed how they've been trying to combine like the Instagram and Messenger stuff, for like business Facebook accounts. But I don't know.
Anyway, so Guaraná.
Guaraná.
I have a can of Guaraná
You
in
have
my
a
hand.
can of Guaraná in your hand.
Let's read this label.
Okay.
In the midst of the Amazon rainforest grows an exotic berry called Guaraná. That bears the soul and spirit of the land, of our land and people. Take your first sip, and you'll discover my flavor, unlike anything else, and as unique as we are. Guaraná. Official sponsor of Brazil.
All right. So, big sip, medium sip, small sip.
I'm gonna pour your thing in here.
Okay.
ASM.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? Yeah, that's the soda. It's pouring into the cup.
It's real estate. Anyway, so at first glance, what does it look like?
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Yeah.
A little bit browner than ginger ale, but okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Then you
Maybe carbonated apple cider.
apple cider. Yeah, I think I could like use this as like some kind of whiskey.
Yeah. Honestly, like maybe if it was a little darker, maybe like mix in a little bit of Dr. Pepper.
Pretend whiskey
Pretend whiskey.
is what I'd use it.
So
I've
gulp in one shot.
I did it. Like, yeah, I did that in one time. Anyway, take your first sip.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Just like staring at it.
I like staring at you.
I feel like I'm tasting apple.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Apple.
Interesting. It's
I guess basically because the color makes me think of apple
I mean,
juice.
it's a berry, so
It's a berry.
you know, fruits can sometimes have similar tastes. It could be a form of apple.
Mm-hmm. But there are some other elements. It makes me think of like Dr. Pepper. Not the taste, but
how they have 23 flavors mixed into
that
it.
idea.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like this, where I
Interesting.
almost feel like I'm getting like this sense of like apple vibes, but there are like these other like dots of taste that I'm like, this is more. And you know what? Also, this is better than Dr. Pepper because I don't like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's weird. You know what I mean? What are the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper, anyways?
We can label them. They're labeled on the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, once we do our visual
Okay.
thing. Alright. Kind of like a couple more sips.
Yeah, I'm just like digesting, but like just like trying to like think about the
Process.
flavors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do
I
you,
like it.
do you at all taste like a sense of ginger ale?
Here's the thing, both of them are carbonated, right?
Sure.
So the carbonation kind of is really powerful,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of doesn't help me try to decipher the taste.
Gotcha.
So when I think of ginger ale, I just think of carbonated.
Mm,
And this is carbonated.
gotcha.
Is it good? Really good. I like it. Is it my favorite soda? I don't know.
I
The thing
mean,
is, like, I just don't drink a lot of I don't drink
Yeah.
caffeinated sodas, so it's hard kind of for me to say.
for me, it's
Mhm.
like an acquired taste that I grew
Mm.
up with.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a lot of nostalgia.
Mm.
So that's why I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't know. It could taste different because you got important.
Yeah.
Sometimes time is a factor.
So do you feel like it does taste a little different because of
I-
it being imported?
Slightly, I don't know, because my memory might not be reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Because taste buds change as you grow.
I like sometimes when you sip, like, you taste something sweet,
Mm.
but it's not like overpowering.
Yeah.
Like cream soda.
Also, like this is the brand Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really grow up with Antarctica. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay.
So I had a different brand.
Gotcha.
Maybe Antarctica. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
I do like it.
Okay.
That much I do know. Like, because of cost, would I buy it? Probably not. But
Yeah, it's about like $1 a can.
yeah, like, I don't have that money. But would I have it again? Yeah. I like it.
If I offer it to you,
Yeah, I like it.
if I ever offer it to you again,
Right.
if I just want to be picky and just.
Or if I'm rich, then maybe I'll get some glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the other Guarana that like the balls Guarana that we tried to look it up online, just any Guarana, and there's like this.
The blue.
Yeah, the blue thing.
Yeah.
I found it.
Oh, you did.
I got it.
Is it Guarana?
No, it's ginger ale.
What?
It tastes nothing like Guarana. It's just some ginger ale. I was so disappointed.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Was it cheaper?
No.
Wow.
It
Then they
wasn't.
really ripped you off.
Yeah. It wasn't cheap enough.
That's
It
ridiculous.
was like $4 maybe.
Did you return and be like, this is not Guarana?
No. The thing
I don't mind.
I drank
That would have
like
been funny.
maybe a third.
Uh-huh.
I just dumped the rest.
You're kidding me.
Cause like I don't want.
That's
to.
$4, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
You tossed it in the drain.
I did.
Oh my gosh, John.
I'm a college student. I can do what I want.
Uh-huh. Also, your money's limited as a college student, John.
Yeah, it is.
John.
But you know what? I don't
What?
care.
Okay.
You give me fake Guarana, I won't drink it.
Fair.
I don't want ginger ale. I want the real deal.
Fair. So this is pretty realistic as Guarana.
Yes.
Nice. No, it's good. So if you guys ever get the chance to try Guarana soda, I would recommend it. Kind of like a... It's, yeah, an international Dr. Pepper. That's...
I would not describe it
better.
like that, but sure.
How would you describe it?
Not Dr. Pepper. Because Dr. Pepper is way different.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
Generally, yes, but it's not my go-to drink.
Mm-hmm. What's your go-to is just Coke?
Coke, yeah.
Okay, so where are we test tasting later?
We're gonna test over on the table. I have Pepsi, Coke, and Dr. Pepper.
Okay, yeah, definitely we need to compare to Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, and I just added Dr. Pepper just because.
You know what? Okay, since we're having all this caffeinated sodas, I guess we're playing Among Us tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably like 10 p.m. I'll see if we can do it. I would like to record for like YouTube, but I don't got time for that.
I mean, I could.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have the software to record things.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of.
What if you did Among Us videos?
I'd have to edit them,
Yeah, but
I could.
maybe it will boost your channel.
Boost. I don't really care about boosting, man.
Okay.
I just.
Because that's all.
If it's
that's what I
something
think of.
fun
Yeah.
for me to do, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But
Mhm.
I don't. At this point, I don't really care about boosting my channel
Okay, that's fair.
because, like, at this point, I'm kind of done with reactions
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Yeah.
Maybe next year things will change, but like
Right.
right now, I just want to do podcasts and do some VeggieTales here and there. But yeah, it's the life.
It's the life.
It's the life.
Do you have Patreon?
I don't.
Okay. So that's one.
Anyway,
Okay, let's look at our stats.
did you see the new visual?
Did you upload it? Okay, nice.
What do you think?
I don't hate it.
You don't hate it?
I guess that's a funny way of me saying, like, I'm not necessarily indifferent,
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
like, that's the merging of the old and the new.
Kinda.
So you had to do what you needed to do.
Kinda.
And plus, my new face is cute.
Yeah. Your new face looks completely different.
I like it.
It's, I don't know. There's just something about it. Just doesn't seem right.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
It's of course like I don't draw lips. You know,
Mhm.
like there's some facial features I don't draw.
because if you draw lips, then I end up looking like a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I think I do a good draw. I do good at drawing myself.
Mm-hmm. But just yourself.
I mean,
But your hair is really red.
It's because I know what I look like.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously the beard isn't exactly that red,
Yeah, John.
depending on the lighting,
Uh-huh.
but it looks good enough.
Okay.
Like I can tell it's me.
Okay.
Like I know what I look like, and I just I don't know, whatever. But you know, I just it's a cute idea I had, and I like it. Even though it's not exactly symmetrical because podcast is a longer name than name.
Yeah. What if... I have an idea.
Okay.
You could make it symmetrical, but you make the name of the podcast name in brackets smaller.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, but then the podcast name wouldn't be
It's
in
like
the center.
it's fine because like I only have these two here.
Yeah,
I don't
guess
I don't
that's
have
fair.
anything else to add to that. People who don't understand, I'm looking at the visual for the older cast members.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we're Finland. That's new. Georgia. That's new. All right, that's fun. But yeah, you know, we're a year away from the crossover episode.
1 year.
Yeah, like episode 100 is about a year away. Judging by like the speed we're doing things.
What? Okay.
So.
What episode are we on right now?
73. I think
Okay.
we're getting there.
You think it's gonna be a year? That's 25.
I mean, it's good because we do things weekly. We can easily get 25 within the next year.
Right. Oh, you're saying in 2021.
It's going to be 2021,
Right.
but you know, it could be exactly 1 year depending on whether or not we have breaks, longer breaks in between, because that can happen.
True.
It did happen last year.
Right.
So,
Thanks, Corona.
thank you, Corona.
We love you.
I love you. But anyway, those are fun things. Speedruns.
Okay, where's speedruns?
What do you know about speedruns?
You run fast.
Okay. Well, you know nothing. They're video game terms where basically you play the game as fast as you can.
Okay.
And
So there's actually one way to play Among Us that it's called like hide and seek or something
Well,
like that.
it's not exactly like that.
No.
It's more like you have this set objective.
Mm-hmm.
Like you complete this game by doing all these objectives like as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes speedruns interesting is that most speedruns use glitches. So they'll glitch into walls that buy themselves like seconds, maybe even like hours of time.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this thing where there's a new thing. There's a channel. IGN actually has been uploading these reaction videos of the game developers reacting to speedruns of their games. And it's so interesting because like they're explaining, it's like, oh, there's a nice section, and then the speedrunner just does this thing that breaks the game, and they're like, well, that's not supposed to happen. And there's just this one speedrun where it's like the speedrun goes through this whole level and they do it in like 24 seconds.
Wow.
And developers look at each other, it's like, hey, that was 6 months of your life right there. Which is, yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
I think I want to show you like a really small clip about what it looks like. There is one that's really small. That's perfect because it's the funniest one so far. Where it's a speed run of a game demo. The game hasn't even come out yet, and there's a speed run of it. And already there's like this huge thing that's like breaking the game. And the developers look at that, it's like, oh,
oops.
Well, the game's like coming out in like 2 weeks. So.
Ouch. I don't. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Question. What do you think about those people who are like, all right, so this is gonna come out at this set of time, and it doesn't work, so they have delayed. I'm not talking about Corona.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
like when you were working on a movie and like there are these crazy, production things that are.
I mean, they happen.
Like, here's my thing. Why do you announce it so ahead of time? Certainly, it's definitely releasing it then, and then it doesn't happen. Why would you do that?
I mean, you do it to set your schedule. Because if we don't have that schedule going up, then your movie's going to take years, like a really long time for it to come out. When you set like your set schedule, I don't know, you do things faster. I don't know, it's kind of iffy.
Okay.
It's kind of iffy.
Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time...
At the same time, it's audience expectations.
Yeah.
Like, you want them to watch it. Like, you got to get them excited, so you set this date. And that helps build, like,
there's something different between, like, all right, we're working on this, and...
I mean, it's more...
It's not coming out at this time that
it's more of a recent thing.
It's more recent.
Yeah, more within, like, the past 20 years.
Okay.
Where it's, like... They announced this movie's going to come out, and there's a bit more excitement. I think a lot of it has to do with Star Wars. Like, when it comes out. Because it's like... It was so amazing the first time it came out that it's like, oh, we got to wait till the next one. When's it coming out? We got to get every single detail. And there's this excitement. And so they release dates, and people was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I mean, it's kind of the same as when we do plays. It's like, months ahead, we know... This show is going to happen on these dates. So you'll see. It's going to happen on those dates. So we have to work as hard as we can to reach those dates.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, like, I feel like there should be a little more confidence in, like, all right, is it possible or is it not?
I mean, when they do delay it, it's a bummer, but I don't...
You don't think it stunts it?
And no... Not really. Really, it shows me that they're willing enough to, like, spend more time to give us a more finished product than what they have right now.
Right. Now, one case I do understand is Sonic, because due to, like,
coronavirus.
The design. Talking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I mean, they delayed the film because they had to redo the whole thing.
Right. So, like, that makes sense.
That makes
because
sense.
of, like, something very public that's like, hey, guys, so you see, you guys obviously want something different. We will respect your wishes. However, it's going to be delayed.
Yeah.
And that all worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, obviously, the audience is going to wait for something that they visibly saw that can be better.
Yeah.
So.
And then, there's just... video games. They get delayed all the time. And that makes sense. Because it's a video game, there's a bit more work behind it than just filming. Like, it's all, pretty much all, quote-unquote, CGI, almost. So, there's a lot of work behind it. And, they set up these dates because they think that they can get it done by then. But then there's, like, small setbacks that happen. The best example to when you're releasing a game too early is No Man's Sky.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah, well, it came out in 2016. When they announced it, it was like the biggest thing that was going to ever happen. It was like, oh my gosh, this is like the new video game, gonna break reality. So cool. But clearly, by the time they got to the dates, they weren't ready. So like they pushed it back like a few weeks. But they couldn't push it back anymore because they were receiving death threats. They were under like a big studio, and obviously you don't want to look bad. So they just released an unfinished product, which was not great. But they kept working on it over the next couple of years, and it's now where it needs to be.
But it's kind of past its prime.
I mean, it got some new life.
Okay.
From these things, but it's clearly a lot of people were really salty.
Yeah.
When it first came out, like, oh my gosh, that was really bad.
Yeah. Well, your death threats didn't help.
I mean, I kind of predicted it almost. Because what they were saying just almost seemed impossible in terms of the games. which they achieved some aspect of it, but all of the thing they were said didn't happen. Which is like, you know what? It was too good to be true, and it was.
Well, with the finished product, or at least a better product, would you say it's probably hit those marks better?
Yeah, for the most part, yes.
But probably by that time, other games caught on.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I don't know.
I think they're planning to do a sequel.
Okay.
And this time, they're probably going to have everything from the first game finally properly set up. But, we'll see.
Bruh. Death threats. That's not... Bruh. You killed a people and then you got no game.
People are like that.
The white cat is really cute.
Yes, we're watching Kitten Academy on YouTube. It's a live stream. Check them out. Also, don't forget to support us on Anchor. $1 makes all the difference.
$1 makes all the difference.
$1 makes all the difference.
The cat is so cute.
All right. So the last thing I have on my stick-it note here is something called Ryan. Now, Ryan was someone who was part of this group. I think some of you people know this. Part of Rooster Teeth. And I admired him. Like
I don't know what Rooster Teeth is.
You know, they're like this game, a group of gamers.
Okay.
Achievement Hunter. They do things. And so they've been doing it for like a long time, almost 10 years now. Achievement Hunter. And so this one guy, Ryan, who was what I consider was their best member, who was the most entertaining to me, who was really nice, and I really liked him. Some things came out about him. And, when that happens, certain people, mainly everyone, get a bit angry. What happened was that it was revealed, some photos were leaked of him with fans in relationship status. And he's a married guy with children, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, at the time of this recording, none of his acts were illegal, and
none were legal.
None were illegal.
Oh, none were illegal. Okay.
And they were, at the time of the recording, all consensual. Still, he's
a relationship thing.
Still, it's like he's doing things with his fans, pretty much.
Right.
And none of his coworkers ever knew about this.
Wow.
And what's really sad is because of this thing happened, cancel culture comes in, and so everyone's pushing him away. Like, he's no longer part of it. I think he's fired from the group.
Wow.
And he pretty much lost all his friends there. Like, these are people he's known for about 10 years now, and from it seems so far, they don't want anything to do with him anymore. And they even, in some recordings, refer to him as a monster.
Wow.
Which I felt like that was a bit too far. Because here's the thing.
It's betrayal.
It's betrayal, but here's the thing. Monsters eat people. He didn't. Like, that's a really big word to use. I don't like it when people call other people a monster, because are they though? I mean, they're not killing them and eating them, so I don't really call them a monster. But yeah, he did. He pretty much betrayed the trust of his family, his friends, and they pushed them aside, which is really sad and really disappointing. I believe that the people are now going to start deleting some of old videos that he's featured in.
Now that I'm not cool about.
And that's like 10 years of things.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I mean, there's something, because they're gamers, they do say some things that's kind of questionable, but they're gamers.
Yeah, that's what gamers do.
But when after this new light, some things context kind of changes how things are said, so they're gonna be working on that, which is really sad. I believe in forgiveness. Of course, coming from VeggieTales, we have to forgive them. How many times, Christopher?
164 times.
No.
70 times 7.
Which is?
490.
At least 490 times. At least 490 times we must forgive someone. Which is sad. It's really sad that that all these things happen. And it's like, I don't... And this is not just him. Whenever something happens and someone is revealed to do something, there's always this thing to just like, we can't just push him down. Leave him alone. We have nothing to do with him. Where that's not how we should react. We should be forgiving in a way because, I don't know. I can't speak for the people he was been friends with because they're the ones that he hurt in a way. He didn't really hurt me because I didn't really have a personal relationship with him. But at the same time, he's a human being. Sinful. Liable to mistakes. And it makes sense. It's like, this is internet fame.
Yeah.
Things can get to your head. I mean, I can't promise anything. Anything could happen.
Right.
And that's just the nature of the sinful world.
I struggle with... First off, John, now we're... For the first last week, then this week. Anyways.
I don't know, John.
Yeah.
If I'm to be honest, like last year, it's been almost exactly a year since the allegations against John Christ came out.
Yeah.
That affected me a lot. But honestly, since then, I still can't really watch him. Even though he's returned and whatever, I can't really watch him. He's not really funny to me anymore. Or just whatever. It's just no. It's difficult for me. I can't really see him in a different way. I really hope he's changed, definitely as a person, but just as a source of enjoyment, I can't find enjoyment from his content anymore. I don't know, man. Thankfully, I've not been in a position where something like this personally has happened to me. I know when I was younger, I did some bad things, and I'm still thankful that like my parents forgave me. But it's not like a friend's betrayed my trust in such a way or something like that. So I don't fully know what it's like to be in that situation, and also context matters.
Context definitely matters.
If, like, obviously that was consensual. Obviously he broke the
For
trust
now.
From what we know. So he broke the trust of his family. So at least he didn't do anything illegal. But then when we're talking about like abusers, I feel like it can be a different story because that's non-consensual. And there's obviously more things that I feel like are entailed with that.
There's definitely more to the story. We don't have the whole picture.
In the end, I just don't feel like it's for me to judge. Whether it's John Christ or whatever his name is, like, they're not in my life. I can't do anything about it. All I can hope is all things will work out in the end.
Yeah, and that's just one thing I don't really like about We All Do. Is like, we're so judgmental. Like, something bad happens.
Like, justice needs to be served, yeah, but at least in his case, so far, it's been consensual.
Who are we to judge his actions, really?
Well, especially me not having a relationship with him, it's not my place to.
The people who are to judge him are the ones that he betrayed.
Yes.
Like, personally betrayed. Not really fans so much, except the fans he did the things with, but yeah, it's an interesting discussion.
Like, I could talk about this more, but
Let's not.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'd rather be dogged about my comments on abortion than my comments about this. Because this is something I've not really given a lot of thought about. It's not to say I haven't thought about it, but I don't have as many concrete things to say about this like I do with abortion. With abortion, like, I've thought more about it. And I feel like I have good backing for it. With this situation, I don't really. and
Right.
I don't want someone to misunderstand me or like say, like, why are you saying this? Like, no, I didn't really say that. You took it out of context or something. With the abortion thing, I feel like even though, like I said, that is not necessarily, I feel like the field God wants me to go in or anything. Like, I have more confidence in what I say about that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. What should we close this podcast with?
Something happy.
Something happy.
All right. Do you have a good joke? Let's do it. Let's try end with a
Okay.
knock joke.
All right.
Let's do that.
Okay. I mean, I know the best one in the world.
Okay. Try it on me.
I mean, I don't know. It's really good. I'm not sure if I should say it, though. I don't know. It could blow your mind. It could not.
All right. Do I go first and you try to blow my mind?
No, I mean,
Then think of a different one.
I mean, do you want me to do the knock joke? It's like, it's good, but it isn't good. Like, what do you think? Should I do it or should I not do it? What do you guys think? Like, yes? Like, knock joke, yes? Knock joke, yes? No? What? What am I going to do? What? Tell me.
Blue, what do you think?
Wait, so should I do it?
No, I'm asking Blue. You know, like Steve, and he has the kids, and the Blue says...
Sure. Blue, okay. So what do you think, Blue? What do you think, Christopher?
Well, what did Blue say?
I don't know. I can't speak Blue.
Just give it a shot.
Okay, you start.
What? No. If you're less confident about yours, then you go first, so I can end it off with a bang.
All right, you ruined the joke.
What? What?
Yes. No, you just you're too thinking. No.
What?
Yeah, you ruined the joke. You ruined the joke.
What?
Yeah. You start.
Fine. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Now the joke is, I'm telling you the start. You don't actually know what the joke is, because I said who's there.
Wait, what?
So the joke is, I'm supposed to make you distracted enough. So when it's like, okay, just tell the stupid joke. I said, okay, you start. You say knock knock. I say who's there. You don't have the punchline, because
I have a punchline.
no, but you have your own joke, but you don't have this joke, because we haven't, things haven't really. You're too smart for me right now. Anyway, so knock knock.
What? No, I'm confused.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Two.
To who?
No, to whom?
Alright, you...
Anyway.
I swear I'm gonna...
Yep, that's it. We're ending it there.
I want to... Stinking English majors. Y'all can just go... Just go.
That's a fake laugh. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.